So I need to get these fellow back. They carry a ton of blades. They've carried more blades, but I didn't blow them up. Yeah, that's more than I used. Now back to what I had before. Right. Right. On to the next pigment in the pigment hunt. Oh my god, it's over here.
Something's...
Ah, it blends in sometimes. Back to being food film. Guilty. Ah, here we are.
Kind of animal. The keepsake of the old ones.
Here it is. Yep, here it is.
More pigments for...
So... Okay, so... It's the tramp. Blows. They're gonna mix up with behemoths. Tramplers, so they shouldn't be too hard to get past. I say it's kind of like gentle fighting. Maybe like if they get shot, they might be able to get away with it. And that's what we throw out to save me. Oh. Oh. I missed that one. Ah, there it is.
This'll be for Sakura.
Alright, that's the last one.
Is this swaying, or is it just me?
The wood bends with the wind. Lean into it.
Lean into it. Sure.
8 pigments. 1 box, 2 box, 3 box. Alright, now
Look at that. Nora girl, you've bought me all I need. Do you always travel with your pockets full of paint stuffs?
Honestly, Sakuli, I go around filling my pockets with most of everything.
Stop, stop. I'm beginning to like you. I work alone, but come back around later, and I'll have something for you then.
That's... me.
Maybe it's a machine rider who looks like you.
Where's she going?
You tell me. To ruins or mountains, through flood or thaw, past, future, destiny. But I don't think she's scared of any of it. You helped me. Inspired me. And the people of the Cut. Let this be inspiration for you, wherever you may run.
Once the Werak gets a glimpse at Sakuli's mural, word will get around about how I helped her. But they must have heard of me by now. Nothing to stop me from calling Aratak out. I guess I'm one of the hunters.
An outlander, huh? Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken?
Which path would that be?
Away from tradition. Away from the Werak. It's not so. Damn. They need metal too. But my need is greater.
Still, the Banuk don't accept help. Is it true?
They don't. I do.
That's annoying. Yeah, you get Get wild.
Look sharp, Outlander! There's more of them!
Get hit by in the middle of doing a probably to get staggered. Oh, we just one-shot them with that, but yeah, that was taken care of. I can actually hit its one shot it. Wait, not bad. Ain't yours. But
Don't lose your footing!
I completely lost my painful now.
You fight well. I am a Cree.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I've bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
Is joining the White Teeth so important to you?
It's one of the great Weraks of Banor. Not so many great ones left now. I would go where Mylen went. I was her shadow on the snow, and she was mine. To be a runner with the White Teeth was everything to her.
You know this Mylan well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds like she was lucky for your weakness.
That's not the way she sees it.
Mylan won't let you help her, will she? Because of the rules of this test.
You're quick as a rockfall.
No, just used to being told what's forbidden to me.
She won't allow it. Won't take the medicinal plants I found or the food. Only what she can scrape up on hands and knees. I could get close when she was delirious. But now she's learned not to let me get close.
What's this ordeal supposed to prove?
That we have the strength of our ancestors. That we can survive as they did. When they came in search of a homeland, some were trapped against this glacier by a snowstorm. 4 days, 4 nights. After the storm cleared, the survivors sighted a tallneck, which led them up into Banor. Well, that's the story I learned anyway.
So let's get her back to the Werak.
All right. I've made a splint for her leg. Medicine for the pain, but I should warn you, she won't take them willingly. The law of survival...
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
Even if she cares more for the law.
Yeah, as I was saying, I don't entirely like speedrunning.
Safety for
Sure,
the
I do
trail.
get that. People enjoy that part, like trying to complete the game as fast as possible.
Come!
I know like people who literally will play the game the first time and get through everything, not even pay attention. Like they will literally try and avoid what like everything they can just to finish the game as quick as possible. Like yeah, speedrunning, sure, that's I get that. But people who will just like they rush through the game blindly and just
That's where we're
ignore,
going.
like everything they can.
Frozen flow
They're
from the ice
missing like
mother. It keeps many things, but it won't have her.
Not if we can help it.
at that point you're just like you're missing the entire game at that point. Like, sure, everyone can join the game their own way, but at the same time, it's like, are you really
More
enjoying
up?
it like that?
We're lucky. Handholds have thawed.
Yeah. That might just be me, though.
There. She's passed out again. Between us, we can fight the machines off before they reach her.
Another tradition broken.
Take it from me. It gets easier the more you do it.
Is that my body's weak to electric? Did not know that. Let's just sneak up on one of them. You know, let's do an override. I've been avoiding doing this in combat lately. I was actually not avoiding it. I'm about to do it. Although, in this case, it made no difference because I immediately shocked it, so that kind of got the override.
Rappers! In thin air, they smell metal for miles.
Shot. But we can just one shot. But this guy's grabbed for a little more annoying why they're focused. If they want to focus on her. This way I get enough time to base. Ow. Down. Somehow I don't think those are meant. Yeah, go lungs on it are meant to be like that.
Scorchers now! This won't be easy, Aloy.
I say lungs because that's more or less what they look like. Oh, what the? Okay, we have someone else here we can actually try the mine launcher. Hopefully not at all. We might be able to try it if it decides not to attack the football. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be the case, so. It's really not how you meant to use it, but it did the job.
We did it.
I also want my healing in the process, but oh, those were actually so damn. Even though I set them up, they still will hit me.
I can feel her fever even in this cold. She shouldn't have been putting weight on this leg.
She is awake. This Outlander. You brought her here, Ikri?
You think I went to the Nora homelands to find a spear to drive between us?
I told you. The ordeal is mine, and mine alone. I will survive.
Which would you rather keep, Mylen? Your leg or your pride? Because I think you're gonna have to choose.
Finish it.
I know what you think of me. But I vowed you'd join the White Teeth. And you will.
I will go back. Alone. No! Let me do this.
Please, let her. Mylen, I hope you can forgive me someday.
I never accepted your help. It's the Werak you should ask for forgiveness.
I didn't care about the Werak.
She'll understand. You saved her life.
You don't know the Banuk very well, Aloy. We have so many ways to express a grudge, and only one to accept an apology. I have to go my own way. I don't belong with them, who left her to die, and I don't belong with Ikri. I'll find a crack in this glacier, and I'll shout my grief into it. And the ice can keep it forever.
What should I tell them? The Werak.
That I fell. And that she endured. Will you?
Onto the new card to King's shoulders. These are different
There's always
times.
something which
Good to see you, faithful
oh,
friend.
we struggle with to do by ourselves.
Mylena's returned. I expect you have something to say about this.
I do.
Then convince me what an Outlander's word is worth.
If this was a test of her endurance, I'd say she's endured more than many could bear. She put your Werak above all else. That was what kept her going, through the pain, and through the loss of a friend. She survived for you. Don't turn her away.
She is a fine teller. There is a place for my land with the white teeth.
I do not dispute it.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ikri?
She's gone. She sounded brave.
Her name will always be in my song.
I've never traveled further south than the Grave.
Let's just came up here.
Training again so soon, Akri?
Never met a hunter who wished they'd trained less. I guess I'm not in any hurry to go back to Banor. Not yet.
Do you want to talk about it? What happened at the glacier?
No, I'd rather fight through it. Take it in my teeth and be left with the taste of determination. How about you, Aloy? Up for a challenge?
So you know, I told the White Teeth what you asked.
What about my Lynn? Did they accept her?
They did.
As they should. She was strong. Really, I only feel pride for her. As for me, I always wanted to be a snow ghost. Free to do what I will.
What kind of challenge? A competition?
No, together. We'll use the hunting grounds, but my rules. Lovok's fine with it. We'll take in as little as possible. My sling, your bow. You draw the machines to me so I can freeze them. And then you hit them when they're brittle. We'll fight until we run out of machines or you run out of arrows. That's the challenge.
Honestly, I'm more used to fighting alone.
And I'm more used to fighting alongside another. So put your spear beside mine, why don't you?
You freeze them, I shoot them. Doesn't seem so hard.
Really? Then you'll only need half as many arrows as I'd planned to give you.
Wait,
It shows I trust your aim. Do you trust mine?
you've really got to work for a Banuk challenge, don't you?
That's the spirit. Come on, let's drop off our gear and go. Aloy, lure the machines back here and I'll freeze them. Don't worry, I don't miss.
Then I
Oh,
target them when they're
she
vulnerable. Got
gives
it.
me limited ammo. That's slightly annoying having, yeah, so many shots. I really need to make sure she's out then. Oh, I can't even melee. I can only use the bow. Ooh, that's even worse. Yeah, I have to make sure every shot counts. Honestly, I might want to just hunt these arrows for the time being. Main reasons is they don't break off the component right away. And 20 seconds. Normally I'd only be able to put in like one shot into that top part, so it'd be about 90 damage onto that piece before I got knocked off. Whereas because I'm using these ones, I can do slightly more. Zone. Alright, so what big one am I getting to hunt now? Come on. I got like right up in their face. Just to make sure that I run.
Good enough for first place.
Out of how many?
Just us two. So let's develop. Go on.
Oh. I thought we'd be done after that. But yeah, no we're not. Gotta keep bringing more machines over. Oh, those ones aren't too bad. Really? I gotta deal with these ones?
We've almost mastered the challenge.
Right, 2 more and I'm actually trying to run low on arrows. I need to make sure it's yeah, I need to sing over here so I can shoot. That so I can burn. Anyways, before like burns, I can save arrows. I don't know what's gonna fail if it burns to death, but no, they're fine with it. Oh, and I got okay. Bellback's not too bad.
Then now I'm here.
As long as it gets frozen, we should be fine. Probably. Yeah, it doesn't say on 5 long and 5 doesn't do much. It's just those are his weak points, so. Actually. Oh, I can't. Oh, I want to check this. Oh yeah, they really. Okay, what do I do with the fire arrows then?
Damn, I'm out. Think we'd better get out of here too. I'll bring you down. We got almost all of them. Who taught you? Your mother? Sister?
His name was Rost.
Rost. Sounds very Nora. I can almost picture him. Stout as a tree,
And you?
Myself, I never knew my parents. There's a saying, an infant means 2 fewer hands to hunt with. That challenge was their gift to me.
Let's go again.
Ooh,
We can do
need to
better.
this
I was
again.
thinking the same thing. Same as last time, only
We make fewer mistakes.
good plan. Ready when you are, Aloy. Once the machines are in range, I can freeze them.
Honestly, I need to make sure I save arrows on the tramplers. Need to make sure that, yeah, blow up their CPU. Yeah, and also make sure this is a really tight challenge, so. It take like 5 hours for each sequence. Oh, you missed one arrow.
I'll freeze it where it stands.
It take a 5. And then we take out the grace, which sees one pretty sure. I forgot to check the bell back weakness. In fact, actually no, maybe I use the fire arrows. But I do need to use them. And the explosion will probably bang the beast some.
Good enough in 3rd place. Out of how many? Just us 2. So let's do better.
Okay, yeah, one fire arrow just destroyed some. I thought that actually works for the bell back as well, so why? Now I think about why did I? Oh, I should have enough arrows now left. I just need to make sure I wait for her to freeze them. He's keeping me only freezing one. Now if I can, I need to let it burn. It burns, it means it does more damage. And I save arrows, because we've got 21 at the moment. That should be enough to finish off the bell back. Like, it's taking longer, because...
We've almost mastered the challenge.
There we go. Now let's go wait for it to burn. Not entirely wasn't they intended, but I'm sure they would have intended it actually. I think they did give you fire arrows, so you would have to use them for something. We should have plenty of arrows to make sure not to miss on the bell back. As long as I hit every arrow, that should be enough. Yeah, I think the Nintendo grades for you to blow them up because one of the Bellbacks fire, I don't think actually does. I think you do more damage by just hitting them and having it explode than you do if you were to just set on fire and blow it up that way. Let it burn a little. Not very much. I'll wait for the ice to build up again. Yeah, looks like we'll finish it for about 9 hours left of this. 9 regular ones. As soon as it decides to cooperate and get back into the challenge.
Did it? Sure did.
There we go. 4 hard point,
You
9
made that
hunter,
look
and 1
easy.
fire left.
Here. You've earned this. Were you always so tough?
I, had to be. I wasn't part of the tribe for most of my life. Lenore didn't want me. I guess the feeling was mutual.
What's it like to make your own path in the world?
Well, you might end up talking to yourself a lot.
So the company's good, at least.
It was a good challenge, Ikri.
Think I should settle down? Start a hunting ground of my own?
I think you could do whatever you put your mind to.
Let's not say farewell. I've had enough of that to last me a dozen winters. I hope your song finds its proper end. But it won't be easy, will it?
Is it that obvious?
Fate's a long climb on a high cliff for people like you and me. Are you up for more?
Do you ever get tired?
I'll rest someday.
Okay, it's just the same
Another
challenge.
time.
Sure. Unless Lovok throws me out.
Oops, wrong one. What I did want to, meant to check before was, Bellback. Oh, it's a. Oh wait, no, yeah, you can't set those ones on fire. You gotta destroy them. But there's a blaze canisters on the blade which you can blow up. Ah, okay. You got anything different from? Nope, you still got the regular. Yeah, so we need 11 more blue dream, and then I can get this bow, which is the one I want. Like,
Word about you has traveled far, young huntress.
What kind of word?
Some say you're most impressive. Others say the same thing, but with a face like they've just chipped a tooth on a block of ice.
Araya told me about these hunting grounds. She said you'd let me train here.
I will. I admit I'm curious to see for myself what all the gossip is about.
You look like you've got some stories to tell.
Oh, I outlived most of my stories. I ran with the Thunder's daughters long ago before they ran their course. For a time, we shook the snow off the men of Ben-Or. I couldn't last. Some fell in glorious battle. Some were exiled in infamy. Still glorious, if you ask me. Others had a worse fate.
What's worse?
To grow old. and find that all the rules and traditions you fought so hard against are still there. That's why I tell all the hunters I train to stay young.
How do the trials work around here?
There's no Karja medals. I had some, but I used them to patch up holes in my snow boots. Instead, you'll compete against the best times set by other Banuk hunters. To take second place, even third place, puts you among names of legend.
What if I come in first?
We'll see.
I'm guessing you're not part of the Hunter's Lodge.
Every tribe claims they were the first to have hunting grounds. And every tribe claims the Karja stole it from them.
So who was the first?
We were.
And the Karja stole it from you.
That's right. If you need to know about the trials, I'll explain them to you. The control trial tests a hunter's ability to rein in the Stormslinger's power. Only the wisest understand these shamanic weapons, and only the bravest wield them. Use the rope to get to the arena, and we'll start. We'll need a moment to pull the machines from the pass into the arenas. Then...
Does that say? Nah, I gotta see equip it. Inventory. Stormslinger. Put it on instead of that, but I might want to just throw some modifications on. Not that we have very good ones. All the damage ones and everything else. We'll at least give it some shocks. Wait, I got killed. Gotta wait for the shot to come back. Damn. Nearly had it. Yeah, just gotta watch how quickly you build up charge. And need to make sure you don't overdo it and kill yourself, but need to build up enough that you can kill fast.
Your first run on that trial, and you claimed the control trial tests 100. Only the wise. If you're... We'll need a moment.
I fired too many shots. I thought the thing had reset. There's also a downside of, yeah, the...
If I'm gonna prove myself in these trials, I should do it fair and square.
Trial's not over.
Oh, it wasn't as the... But I forget, yeah, when you die in it, you have to... It wasn't as the end it. There we go. I like open cheese, but it's really hard hitting.
With that effort, you unseated a great chieftain. None who come here will doubt your prowess. Not when I tell it. The Onslaught trial challenges a hunter to withstand the ebb and flow of combat. Machines will be released into the arenas in waves. Pace yourself. Strategize. Only then will you be able to defeat them all without being overwhelmed. If you're prepared, we'll need a moment to pull the machine.
Right. I need to switch back to the other one. Oh. That's the hit. Weak point. How many ways are we gonna do that thing? Okay, went into the next arena. Okay, for this one we want to make sure if I can, that is. Like, I need to make sure to use. If I find out, I should have left that trap for something else. There we go. Until last one, 1 minute to spare. Honestly, that first one could be done better, a lot better. God damn. Yeah, I I just got a Ravager too. Ah. Okay, that's not too bad, but yeah, that... It might take a couple tries to get that done. Yeah, I need to really not miss my shots and have to waste time. Same time, potentially using the precision arrow might take a bit too long to get a full charge off.
Your first run on that trial, and the UN's machines will be only then will you. I'll start. We'll need a moment.
One thing, rather than, I think, staying back in and trying to shoot them, just run at them. I think it's quicker to kill these ones with the lens. Alright. Right, and there should be scrappers, or one scrapper and two watchers. Right, that's about 30 seconds faster. That. This should be the last wave now, which is Ravager, which I think. No, we got one more. Don't know how I managed that. we saved like almost an entire minute on this one just because I gave up trying to be like precise. Yeah, we did use up a lot of stuff. If the chieftain, I'm sure the chieftain was going to require the other weapon which we don't have yet. Probably.
You took first place by the throat. Before you, it was unheard of for an outlander to perform so well. This trial is the most dangerous ordeal in the Snow Chance. While not all chieftains pass it, only a chieftain may attempt it.
No more trial.
You can always come back.